Meigha. Okay. Here we are. On my little dog walking adventure with the dog. I got a bit of backstory to this. So this is a new addition to the street. Marie Lane. It's this section here used to be an old path. I'm gonna show you guys around in just a moment. And this new addition to the neighborhood was built, I believe, in 2014, I think is when it was. And I remember coming here around Christmas time, walking this beautiful little one. And this new street was built. At the time, there were no houses. There's only one. There's one right there. And I used to live in this neighborhood. That's a dead end anyway. So there's the only house that's there. When I was when I was younger, I believe to be in my late 20s, I was living in this particular neighborhood. This street didn't even exist at the time. And at the time, this all used to be woods with a narrow path. It was narrower than this particular road right here, including that one. Here's a little backstory. Back when I used to actually live in this neighborhood, I'm actually visiting for a few more weeks right now. But this addition of Marie Lane, right there, used to be a narrower path with a huge puddle, which is ankle deep. And when I was younger, I used to want to explore this area that I'm in right now. And further down that way, and I'm going to show you guys in just a bit. But years ago, I wore my rain boots, came down here, through down that way, all the way here. And there's a path down that way. I'm not going to go down into that actual path because, well, first of all, I have the dog with me, and even if I don't have the dog with me, I'm not going to go down that way. Reason being is because it's evening now and the days are getting much shorter, but I remember walking down this path years ago. I would say almost 6 years ago, maybe 7, I don't know. And I may do like a little bit of a slideshow sometime at some point this week. These are all lands here, pieces of land on both sides of this particular street that's up for sale. Only one house is built on the street and no other houses are built, at least at this time. But I was walking in this direction where the camera on my phone is pointing right now. And as I kept going down, and there was a lot of trees, and I believe there were nests as well. And there's a dead end right here. Now I can imagine that path past this newly paved road. It's not really paved, it's like gravel down that way as well. So where I'm standing on right now is a new addition to a new street, to a neighborhood that's been around for as long as I can at least remember, since I lived up here. But this street didn't exist when I lived here, and as soon as I move out, now they decide to do something with it. There's a dead end right there. Now I'm only going to show you a little bit of what I'm about to show you guys. And I'm going to bring the dog with me, but I'm not actually going to, I don't think it's a good idea. I could go to Yeah, the police are not even around anyway, it's a country. But I'll go as far just for a brief moment because I want to show you guys a little bit and get off this gravelly type pavement. It's like a freaking driveway. You know, when you got new sneakers on, sometimes it doesn't necessarily protect your feet from the rocks. This situation is no different. So there's a little ditch right there. I'm only going to go, let's see, I don't think we're allowed to, but I'm going to anyway. Oh, good girl. Just a little bit, because I want to show you guys something. Ah, what do you know? There's cans there. So, that's the end of the road there. We're on the unfinished, not-so road. Meigha, I wish you wouldn't get into the bushes like that. So, this is I'm just going to take you just a little bit, just so that, and we're not going to go too far, and Meigha's pulling. We're not going to go very far, we're just going to go, so this section right here, and we may have to turn around in a few minutes, but I want to get a little closer here. And I guess this is where the path ends, but I don't know 100%. So this is the unfinished, I guess this is the untouched path, I'm guessing. I haven't been here in a long time, so I have no idea what it looks like now. Alright. Alright, this is as far as we're going to go. So down there, down past where my finger is, way over there, that's how far I went. We're not going to go any further than where we are standing now, but I went all the way over to another path. And beyond down that way, there's a little bridge made out of wood, and there was also a little cabin type building. It's a blue building about the size of a one-car garage, and in the front of it had a barbecue, a beat-up old chair, and there was a green, what looked to me like an outhouse. But I opened I don't think we should go down there anyway. Now I'm assuming, now before I leave, this unfinished path right here, I'm assuming at some point will become part of this street over here, which we're going to go back onto in just a bit, as soon as Meigha's done sniffing. But this place brings back a lot of memories, although I don't think we should go any further. We'll go this way now. But there was also a wooden bridge, believed to be handmade, but I'm not sure. And I remember as I was walking back and forth on this trail from time to time, there appeared to have been ATV tracks, so I'm assuming that that little bridge was meant for an ATVer. This is going to be fun. Could be worse. So I kept on going, and then went to this other path, believed to be a part of another street, in another community, mind you. So I kept on going, hoping to get to a finished street, believed to be Cloddy Road, but I'm not sure. But I couldn't do it, and it was getting too far. And I realized I couldn't actually go that far and had to walk back. Fortunately, I found my way back to this particular path, now a street, and was able to get out and head back to the house. But it was quite an adventure. Took lots of pictures. Made a few discoveries while I was there. And it was overall an experience I'm probably never going to forget for as long as I live. Guys, I wished I had filmed my little adventure when last time I was there, but unfortunately I cannot do that. And at the time I didn't think to do so, but at least I have some still shots, and that's what's, in my mind, most important, in my opinion. And yeah, definitely a lot of lots of pictures I took while I was there. There was one little adventure that I took not too long ago, around the same year, but in a different area of the neighborhood. I'm not going to say where it is. I'm going to have to film it the next time. It won't be till next week, because this week it's going to be hot, hazy, and humid. And I don't want to risk having this young little puppy of my mother and father's overheat, because when you're a dog and you have a bunch of fur, you don't want to be out in the scorching heat, trust me. I wouldn't want to be if I was head to toe in fur. Poor Meigha sneezing her brains out. So yeah, this is a new development. I don't know if there's going to be any more houses being built on the street as of yet. I certainly don't know if there's going to be any businesses here either. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is, I guess this concludes part 2 of my adventures with the dog. I'm sorry if it's short and sweet. I'm going to try and film what I can while I'm out here within the week, maybe the final 2 to 3 weeks that I'm here. But anyway, this is Patches signing off. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget, if you want to, like, comment, subscribe. Also, follow me or sub to me on vid.me. Peace. All right, Meigha, let's get home.